Hi guys, my name is Rebecca and I'm going to be your chemistry teacher this year, and I wanted to take this time to introduce this project, explain what it is, and then give you my sample of it so that you then could go home and create your own video. So the name of this project is My Boat in the Storm. So let me explain what it entails. So basically everyone in our class, everyone in the world is experiencing the same storm, right? And the storm is social unrest, inequity, COVID concerns. But the way that we experience the storm is very different based on what boat we're in, right? Some people might be on a yacht, not experiencing things at all. People might be on a rickety rowboat, for example. But it's really hard to empathize and to help one another if we do not first communicate and share our current boat situation. And so that's an opportunity. This is an opportunity for me to get to know you guys by you guys creating your videos, and for you guys to get to know me as I model what I'm looking for. And so for your video, I'm going to be sharing some pictures and stuff. If you want to include that in your video, fantastic. I love it. Or if you want to have cameos in your video, fantastic. However, you can just record this on your phone and submit it, and that's perfectly fine. Also, please do not share what you're not comfortable sharing. I'm going to share what I'm comfortable sharing, and that'll be that. All right, so I'm going to go through my 8 questions, and I'm going to share with you a little bit about myself. So what name do I like to be called? Rebecca is great. And my personal pronouns are she, her. My home life. And so here's my first picture. This is my home life. I have 2 young kids and a husband, and we live super close by. My husband's name is Ryan, and my son, who is 4.5 right now, like he likes to say, his name is Noah. And my daughter is Lily, and she is 2. So they definitely keep me on my toes. My interests outside of school. So every morning I like to work out, whether that's running. I have run in the LA Marathon twice before. Not sure if I'm going to do it again, but I definitely want to pick up my running a little bit more. I love going for swims. I love biking, just doing something active in the morning to clear my brain. I also love going on hikes. I have 2 dogs. The gray dog there, her name is Zoe, and the white dog's name is Enzo. Zoe's 13 and Enzo's like maybe 4. And then the other thing that I like to do is I'm very interested in climate change and how we can mitigate our human effects on climate change. So I specifically really like to go and volunteer and compost, actually. So I've volunteered a lot with LA Compost, and I'm really interested and looking forward to learning more about it and composting and what we can do at Oakwood. So that's definitely my nerdy passion, but I embrace it. What aspects of my life, this is number 5, could take away from time that's needed for academics or my teaching, or distract me during school? Take away from my teaching. I think for me, what I'm the most nervous about is the fact that I'm a new teacher. I taught at my old school for 10 years, so I'm not used to being the new one. Just learning where everything is and who to ask for help and like lab supplies and everything like that. So getting my footing with that. I love the content. I'm really excited to share my excitement for it and hope that you fall in love with it as much as I love chemistry. But I think for me, it's more just making sure the day-to-day runs smoothly. And then distracting me outside of school. When I started teaching, I would go home, I'd grade, I'd respond to emails, and then I'd go to bed. But I have 2 tiny humans who rely on me now. So I think for me, that's going to be the most challenging part, is balancing it. It always has been a challenge. And just, knowing which hat to put on and when. For number 6, are there any aspects about this class that I'm nervous about? Again, I would just say not knowing where stuff is. The class itself, I love. I really am excited to share with you guys why chemistry should be your favorite subject. You don't believe me now, or you might. Awesome. But if you don't believe me now, you will quickly see why it is an awesome subject. And then number 7, what are you most excited about learning or doing in this class? I'm really excited to get to know Oakwood students. I taught at Providence High School before this, so I'm really used to Providence students. So I'm very excited to get to know you guys in the school. I'm also really excited to maybe meet some friends, some adult friends, and some other teachers and just get more involved in this community. So I'm excited about it. I'm also kind of nervous about it. And then what else should you know about me? I think that's pretty much it. My main thing at the beginning of the year is just communication. So if you're struggling with something, whether it's topic-wise or something's going on and that I need to know about because it's affecting your academics, please make sure to communicate with me as soon as possible. I much prefer the, coming into the science office or coming into the, at the end of the class period and chatting with me. But if you're not comfortable with that, or you're not able to, then, sending me an email and just communicating with me. And that's it. I really look forward to meeting you guys in person and also being able to learn a little bit about your lives outside of the classroom in My Boat in the Storm video. All right. Bye, guys.